so demand should be changed. The way of supply chain management, starting from the customer demand to the raw material supplier. As you know, the bullwhip effect is a supply chain phenomenon which is described how the small fluctuations in a demand at a retail level can progressively larger fluctuate in demand at the wholesale level, as well as distributor and also manufacturer, and the last one is raw material suppliers. The defect is named after the physics involved in case of cracking the particular whip. The whip is directly, you can say that is the fluctuated, the whip is directly fluctuated by the customers regarding demand information. When the person holding the whip, that snap the wrist, the movement of that particular wrist directly influence in case of your wholesaler, distributors, manufacturer, as well as the raw material suppliers. This particular concept we have already discussed, that it is also known as the Foster effect. Moving to the next slide, if you go to the next slide. Okay, in case of supply chain management, as you know, the supply chain management is a integrated, you can say that is philosophy to manage the total flow of distribution channels from supplier to your ultimate user or end users. In case of supply chain, it directly deals with, you can say that is material flow, that information flow, and the last one, the financial flow. So if you go to the point number one, in case of, go to the previous slide. Point number one, the supply chain management, that is a customer, a supplier, manufacturer, and sales people. We all have partial understanding, the demand and direct control over the part of the supply chains. So as you know, in case of part of supply chain, which is directly indicated in case of the different entities of supply chain management, starting from the product, then facilities, then the carrier, then the last one, the route. These directly influence the entire chain when we ever go for inaccuracy in case of forecastings. That means what? For example, in case of rainy seasons, the demand of umbrella is very much higher side. And due to that fluctuation demand arise by the customers, that directly impact on a wholesaler as well as the manufacturer, the distributors. The last one is raw material supplier regarding the umbrella manufacturing. The next part is a change in any link along with the supply chain can have a profound effect on rest of supply chains. So suppose the demand is on very much higher side. In that case, it directly affect the rest of supply chain, which is directly influence the different entities of supply chains. So given that there are many contributors and causes of bullwhip effect in case of supply chain management, to reduce that bullwhip effect, there are so many remedies. We have already discussed that one. I'm just quickly going through all the things. Moving to the next slide. So here, as you see in the particular figure, in case of bullwhip effect, the consumer demand information is directly go for the manufacturing predictions. And how it will be influenced, the customer will influence. The first one is your retailer, then the wholesaler, the next part is your distributor, then retails, then finally it reach up to the manufacturer, and lastly the raw material suppliers. Moving to the next slide. Okay, so here is the simplified example we have already discussed. Suppose a particular customer need the soda of 26 packs in a day, and how the distributors and wholesaler and retailer will maintain regarding the demand information arise by the customers, that should be focused in this particular simplification of bullwhip effect. Just move next one. Here. So here the typical example, suppose a customer provide the demand in case of 15 units to the retailers. That means the wholesaler must maintain the stock of 30 units. Similarly, in case of manufacturers should maintain around 15 unit production. And they, for 15 unit production, the raw material supply around 70 unit production. So due to that fluctuation on demand, as you know, demand are uncertain. It should be on higher side, it should be on lower side, depending upon the situation, geographical locations, customers need. The next part is the pricing strategy also. So in case of pricing strategy, if you take the example of buy one, get one free offer provided by different multinational garment industries, especially in case of Aditya Birla, especially in case of Big Bazaar segment. In that case, if you go to the discount offer provided in that segment, that directly influence the retailer levels, the wholesaler level, and the manufacturer as well, the raw material suppliers. So that is why you have to minimize this type of effect in case of regarding raw material suppliers, then manufacturer through the inbound and outbound logistics operation to the wholesaler, then wholesaler to different retailers. So due to that impact, what will happen is everybody should be get alert to minimize the effect of bullwhip. The next part is that they have to maintain an adequate inventory level. The next part is they must collect the feedback and suggestion from potential customers. So these are the few things which is directly implement in case of in case of minimize the bullwhip effect. Moving to the next slide. So these are the different causes. If you take the point number one, in case of bullwhip effect, the first one is lead time issues. So as far as concerned with the lead time, it is time between starting and ending of product processings. And if you go to the lead time issues, such as in case of manufacturing delay, suppose the raw material receivement is very much delay from supplier side. So due to that delay, the process will be also delayed. And in case of production, that also be hampered due to the delay of raw materials. Similarly, in case of distribution, that should be delayed. So due to delay in case of raw material, then the manufacturer point of view, then the wholesaler point of view, and then the next part is the distribution point of view. You have to take care about the lead time. The next part is less than optimal decision made by supply chain stakeholders at any point along with the chain. Example, customer service and shipping. So that is why a company like Flipkart has implemented a new strategy to minimize the bullwhip effect. So in case of seasonality, in case of festivity, what will happen? The demand will be on peak side regarding mobile phones, regarding electronics, food, home appliances, kitchen appliances. So due to break the effect of bullwhip, they have to made a particular strategy. That strategy will be help in the form of one-day delivery strategy that is already given in case of your assignment 2. The next part is lack of communications and alignment between each link and the stakeholder organized in case of supply chains. So as you know, in case of supply chain, which contain the different entities starting from the product facilities, the next part is your carrier, and the last part is your route. So if you not communicate starting from the product, then the facilities, the next part is your, you can say that is carrier, and the last part is your route. It should not be misalignment. So due to that misalignment, more amount of bullwhip effect will be arise. So I will give the small example in case of Amul dairy industries, where they have to minimize the bullwhip effect during transportation of raw milk to the different processing unit. The company has implemented GPS technology in case of truck for tracking the different activities. In case of driver, the next part is the route. They have to minimize the you can say that is the optimize the route in a such a way that, and even if they are directly focused on tracking the different activities of driver during transportation of raw milk. So due to that implementation of information technology in the form of GPS, the delivery should not be delayed, and that should be on faster way and smoothly way. And the whole network which is directly associated with supply chain management directly enhance the profitability in the form of supply chain management. The next part is over and underrating demand expectations, and such as ordering too many units are not enough. That means what? Suppose a huge amount of demand is arise from customer point of view. That is the responsibility of purchase department. They are responsible for arranging raw material, even if inventory, tools, equipment. That means this point is directly indicated. You never go for purchase a bulk amount of raw material, because if you purchase bulk amount of raw material, there are some hidden cost or value. You can say that is some hidden cost is involved. For example, in case of holding of in stock or loading or loading, these are directly impact on profitability as well as the supply chains applications. The next part is this customer companies often retailing waiting until the order build up before the placing order with their supplier. As a practice is called order batching. So that means the customer companies, in case of retailing, in case of distribution, in case of wholesaling, The order should be built up in such a way that by the help of some qualitative as well as quantitative forecasting technique, before placing order, the supplier has a practice called order batching. They should be segregate the different order according to the customer need. The next part is in case of discount, then cost changes and other prices variation that directly disrupt in case of regular buying patterns. We have already discussed a particular case studies regarding how garment industry providing buy one get one offer or buy one get two offer in that things. So due to that discount and price what will happens, the demand will be increased day by day in a particular organization. So due to that demand, it directly it a particular causes in case of bullwhip effect. The next is inaccurate forecast for over reliance and historical demand to predict the future demand. So suppose in case of historical analogy, in case of market survey, in case of Delphi method, if you collected the data in a wrong manner, and if you directly go for the calculation of this particular data in a inaccurate manner, what will happen? That impact directly increase the different causes of bull effect. Moving to the next slide. So here are the remedy. I just quickly gone through all the remedy. You know, the bullwhip phenomenon has been observed many farm across number of diverse industries. There are growing body in case of research on managing how the bullwhip in case of supply chains, in case of manufacturing based supply chains. So basically these are reducing the uncertainty. So that point directly indicate in case of uncertainty regarding demand information generated by the customer itself. And the next is reduce variabilities. In that case, you can directly focus on what are the variability and variation in case of production, in case of distribution channels, marketing channels, sales, that should be considered. The next is lead time reductions. The lead time in case of raw material supplier, in case of manufacturing, in case of distribution network, you must be minimized. And due to reduction of lead time, what will happen? The delivery will be faster. There is no particular delay will be occur in case of your minimization of bullwhip effect. The next is strategy, partnership, and planning. That is why more number of companies, as I told in case of the best example in case of Tata Steels, they have assigned a particular transport industries for reduce the delay in case of transportation of semi-finished steel starting from Jamshedpur plant to your Vizag port. So due to that strategy partnership between number of companies, what will happen? It will be reduce the lead time, increase the you can say that is the planning as far as concerned with the different entities of your supply chain regarding your minimization of bullwhip effect. The next point is advanced information technology. In case advanced information technology, we have already discussed regarding Indian oil case studies. In that Indian oil case studies, what will happen? There is no particular ERP system or centrally operated ERP system is implemented. So as far as concerned with the ERP system, which collaborates starting from the top level management, different depots, different distributors, sales outlets, and due to that implementation of ERP centrally, what will happen? They just minimize the diversification or causes of bullwhip effect. Go into the next slides. Just quickly gone through. Yes, next. Previous slide. Okay, as you see, the Hindustan Oil Company is implemented to reduce the impact of bullwhip effect. So going to the first point, as far as concerned with this particular organizations, they have implemented and used the ERP as a basis. If someone is on, turn on his microphone, so just turn off his microphone. Regarding these things, what will happen? They improve and they provide distribution costs. They increase service level and they improve also distribution costs by the help of ERP softwares. And there are three major initiatives undertaken by Hindustan Oil Companies which lead to the performance and improvement of your supply chain. They are improved. You can say that the forecasting based on the secondary sales, then vendor management. The next part is your standardized across the product promotion schemes. The next part is due to the bullwhip effect was managed by reduce the skewness of sales and more in uniform takeoff from the factory, warehouse, and distribution. And the next is several management initiatives like redefining inventories norm, moving from the target-based dispatch to sales-based dispatch is an extension of facilitators. And the next one is taking off your bullwhip effect, not yet completed in case of Hindustan Oil Corporation. Still, they are implementing the best ERP package by package software that will enhance the sales as well as the promotion strategy for the Hindustan Oil Corporations. The next part is that, but the organization is able to get the handle this issue responsible for it. Then the last one is the basic source of influence in case of supply chain, like information silos, then inadequate stock, then maldistributions and inequity forecasting are minimized by the implementation of ERP software. So this is the typical case studies when advanced information technology should be implemented to reduce the different causes of bullwhip effect. Moving to the next one. The next topic is customer relationship management in case of supply chain management. So, as you know, customer relationship is customer is always king for any kind of product and services. So in case of CRM is a basic model for managing supply chain interactions with current and future customers. So that is why more number of companies are focusing for potential customers. And for those potential customers also refer to the future or for arranging or generating a new future customers for that particular companies. So you take the example of air condition company like Blue Stars. They have provided sales after service for 3 years, that is free of cost. So due to that strategy, what will happen? The customer delight and customer satisfaction level will be increased day by day. So due to that impact of that strategy impact, what will happen? They build up more future customers. As far as concerned with the corporate level, in case of manufacturing levels, in case of industry levels. Moving to the next ones, this CRM is using using technology to organize, automate, and synchronize sales, marketing, customer service, and technical support. The next part is the CRM is a strategy for managing organization relationship and interaction with the customer and potential customers. And the last part, a CRM system help companies stay connected to customers, streamline process, and improve profitability. So today, if you see the small news is arise from Kerala, one of the electronics good outlet, they provide a huge amount of discount. That means around 50,000 discount. Those who are shopping 24 hours in their particular shop, they provide the discount of 50,000. Due to that impact, more number of customers will be arise in the pandemic situation to the outlet, and due to that impact, the sale will be increased. But the government has directly involved and tell that this kind of discount is very much unlawful, and they are also tracking the activities of that particular outlet. So I'm not talking about that particular outlet, I'm talking about the customer relationship management regarding supply chain management in case of product, in case of services. So here it stay connect to the customers, as you know, in the streamline the process and improve profitability. This is the main objective of your customer relationship management in case of supply chain management. Moving to the next slide. So here the next point is, so in case of the objective and purpose of your supply chain management on creating value for customers and the company over a long term. So most of the company focus on CRM. The reason is that they are planning for long-term basis, not for short-term, not for intermediate term. So in case of long-term, that should be range from your starting from that is more than 3 years to 10 years up to. So when our customer value the customer service that they receive from supplier, they are the less likely to look the alternative supplier for the need. So if you not provide any kind of customer relationship with your potential customers, they are just switching to other suppliers or other companies or other product or other services. The next part is that the CRM enable organization to gain competitive advantage over competitors and that supply similar product or services. So in case of sustain in the market, survive in the market, and sustain success and survive in the market, most of the company are implementing customer relationship management as an advantage over a number of competitors. That suppliers that they have the same similar product and services. So moving to the last, the main objective or goal of CRM is to improve business relationship. So that is where more number of companies, starting from the corporate world and industrial world, they are focused on customer relationship management. I will tell a small case studies when if you take in case of food industries or in case of beverage industries, if you take the example of Coca-Cola India Private Limited, as you know, in case of Odisha, there are only one manufacturing unit which is situated near Khordha, and that plant is directly focused on rural area. Why rural area? They are planning. They made a particular strategy. In that strategy, what are the things should be included? The first thing, they provide the fridge for cooling of beverage, and the electricity also paid by the Coca-Cola India. So due to that strategy, what will they build up more potential customer in case of your rural area as compared to or semi-urban or urban area. The next part is moving to the next slide. Yes, these are the benefits. Reduce the cost because of right things are being done. That is effectively an efficient operation. The next is increase customer satisfaction because they are getting exactly what they want. The next part is ensure the focus of organization is externals. Then growth is number of customers. Maximization of opportunity, that is in case of increased services or referrals. Then increase access to source of market and competitor information. And the next point is highlighting the poor and operational process. And the last one is long-term profitability and sustainability. So as you know, in case of CRM, it is directly implement for business process profitabilities through the sustainability, through success in the market, as far as concerned with the competitor, and survive in the market. So due to those things, the CRM should be implemented in many companies across India, across Asia, across globe also. Moving to the next slide. So here's a typical case studies. As you know, in case of McDonald's, during the pandemic situation, it is the sales should be directly reduced to a certain levels, and due to that pandemic situations, the company faces more difficulty in case of supply chain. So you know, in case of McDonald's, they are focusing different geographical location for vegetables and fresh meat, even if the topping and the garnishing of that McDonald's product. If you take the capitalization of due to that thing, the company started before the COVID situations, and before COVID situation, they have implemented a particular app by sending personalized loyalty rewards directly to the customer phone through the app. So whenever you download the particular app, they provide any kind of loyalty reward as well as cashback discount, even if more amount of discount regarding food and beverage. So due to that app, the customer has to open the app and redeem the offer at the point of service, and this lead to be more loyal customers. So due to focus on potential customer of McDonald's, they started this strategy through the advanced information system by developing a particular app, and through that app they provide more discount, loyal rewards, cashback offer, even if they provide in case of cash on delivery in case of certain regions. The McDonald's overcomes or outsource its supply chains, but also maintain regional menus and suppliers. So in that app, you can find the regional menu. Suppose in case of people belong to Maharashtra, people belong to Kerala, their demand or needs should be different as far as concerned with the geographical locations. So due to that thing, that app also developed the regional menu, and they are also tied with different raw material suppliers. So if you gain the insight, if you directly focus in case of insight gains, from the app provide valuable information to guide supply chain decision also. And due to that app, the sale will be increased day by day in case of McDonald's, even if in case of COVID-19 situations. So moving to the next slide. So why is CRM important in case of supply chain management? If you take the example, in that case, just a minute. Okay, just go to the previous slide. Okay, next slide. Okay, fine. In case of CRM is important, why CRM is very much important or essential in case of supply chain management. If you go to the first point, the customer is quite clearly what the supply chain is all about. So suppose you are transporting bulk amount of coal, the customer must understand the different quality, different grade of coals, and the different scientific values such as the calorific value of coals, and the load should be taken in case of carrier and transportation organizations. That means the customer should aware about the different type and different entities of supply chains. The next part is having procurement and warehouse and manufacturing and distribution in place is all well and good, but without a customer, it is an academic and lacking of profit. So as you say, in case of absent of customers, there is no value of supply chain as far as concerned with the CRM. So that is why customer is very much essential, and they have to understand the different concept and simplification of your supply chain management regarding how the warehouse is maintained, how the raw material is purchased, how the manufacturing is adapt to the technology, how the distribution network will be carried out their smooth operation and functions. The next part is the CRMS stand core application consists Salesforce automations, marketing automation, and call center technology. So due to that thing, as you know, in case of Flipkart and Amazon and other e-commerce company, they started a new concept that is known as call center technology, that is applicable in case of metro cities. The call executives directly contact with the potential customers, and they are increase the sales as well as the marketing different type of product. The next is these applications give more attention and to customer need by providing better handle on the product, or you can say, or product involve the content of service and added value. That is why if you go to the candy industries, in case of Cadbury, in case of ES Group, they provide some value additions in their particular product, and due to that value addition, what will happen? They enhance the customer satisfactions through their particular product, and that potential customer is referred to different, you can say that is generate more amount of customers. Moving to the next slide. Yes, the next point is marketing become to a great extent as a function of properly managing critical customer data. It is out of this information that can be target customer and customize the communication to meet the need. So that is why, as I told, in case of reduce the demand information, that is in case of demand information increase through the customer data, there are more number of customized communication that should be directly focused the targeted customers. For example, in case of demand information arise by a particular customers, for fulfillment of that particular customer need, the company will be arrange the qualities of product, sales after service. The next is they applied some pricing strategy to increase the customer relationship management. The next part is that if you go to the customer relationship management and supply chain are both software driven business systems. So whenever you implement a customer relationship management along with supply chain management, a systematic ERP should be implemented. Entrepreneur resource planning should be implemented in a such a way that will be enhance your customer relationships, which lead or which directly focus on profitability of that particular organization. The next part is that the primary distinction is that the CRM is the marketing process, whereas supply chain is a distribution process. With both systems, the company rely on software to facilitate more effective and efficient business activity and gather information to make forecast of demand information in the upcoming futures. Moving to the next slide. Okay, so these are the role of customer relationship management in case of supply chain management. To achieve supply chain objective, with the customer service activity must be strategy in its nature and must be designed based on a understanding of service level is important to the customers. The next part is that the quality of the customer interface is likely to be influenced the level of trust and openness of information exchange between the firm. That is why which can be contribute to a better understanding of customers' need and improve performance of supply chain activities. The next part is that the customer service requirement and performance as well as influence of customer service level on customer behavior should be understood and monitoring both immediate and downstream customer in a supply chain. So whenever customer understand the simplification of your supply chains, and in that things, what will happen? The customer behavior is most important, and the company have to understand and monitoring both immediately at the downstream level of customer in case of supply chain. Moving to the next slide. Here the typical example of Flipkart to build up the CRM. How the Flipkart will be implemented the CRM in case of Flipkart. They have provided the multi-channel integration and payment system for customer as well as the supplier also. The next part, they provide cash on delivery, and just imagine out of 10, 8 orders are based on cash on delivery in case of India. And Flipkart also provide Flipkart credit card EMI also. They also provide pay next month options. The next, if you provide your different data regarding credit card, regarding debit card, they provide the 3D secure of your passwords. The next is instant cashback offer through the collection of coins or you can say the redeem of coins, and you can encash the coin to buy the different product. The next is they maintain that is one-day delivery strategy for different multi metro cities. And the next is in case of Flipkart is if you compare other e-commerce site, their return policy is very much simple. The next is they also provide free installations and warranty to different product as far as belong to the electronics good. So due to that CRM strategy as far as concerned with the supplier as well as the customers, they have enhanced the customer relationship management by implementation of a different strategy, and they also increase the enhanceabilities or efficient manner of supply chain regarding raw material supplier or different seller who are directly or indirectly attached with this Flipkart organizations. So if you go to the quality of customer interface, the next point is if you go to the quality of customer interface is likely to be influence the level of trust and openness of information exchange between the firm as well as the customers, so which can contribute better understanding of customer needs and improve performance of supply chain management. So they have provided a better feedback system and suggestion system for regarding product, or you can say as you know the product are segregated in case of Flipkart, that is Flipkart assured product and Flipkart unassured product. Due to that segregation, what will happen? So the customer should be provided, and customer should be know how the seller will be use the simplicity of your supply chains. Due to that simplicity of supply chain, you can track your order, or even you can see in which place it is reached and how many distribution channels and your distribution hub should be passed, and in which day it will be you can say in which day you will be received that particular product. That should be simply they have provided information to the customer. So due to that impact, the Flipkart will be increase their sales or increase their revenue as far as concerned with the other e-commerce companies. Moving to the next slide. The next part is the role of customer relationship management in case of supply chain management. The customer service is not the ultimate objective of supply chain management, but rather an outcomes of supply chain management that can be create value for customer through the improved efficiency or effectiveness. So as I already provide the case study of Agrawal Movers and Packers. As you know, that is the only one logistic company across India. They also provide that facility in case of shifting the whole house from one place to other place, even if large site tree, even plant, even pet are directly shipped from one place to other place. So there is no such cargo company are providing those type of facilities. So due to that strategy, they can directly enhance their customer relationship through the involvement of good or efficient supply chain management. The next is creating value for customer superior to the create by the competitive and expected to the result of greater satisfaction and competitive advantage influence customers to have in the way that improve the performance of supply chain as a whole. So whenever you add this kind of value, as I told in case of Agarwal Motors and Packer, they also provide no scratches warranty. If you shift your automobiles car from place like Mumbai to Odisha and then Odisha to other places, it is the only one company they provide a scratch free warranty. If during the supply chain and logistic activities, if any scratches appear on your bike or in your car, the company will provide all assistance regarding finance. They also provide warranty to your vehicle also. So due to that impact, the customer relationship will be increased through the implementation of supply chain management and directly lead to the profitability of that particular organizations. Then moving to the next slide. So here the typical example, as you know, in case of automobile industries, that Mahindra Rise has launched its recent and most weighted vehicle in case of Thar 2020. But the thing is that apart from those SUV, they are also specialized in case of multi-axle trucks and long trucks and long cargo trucks also. So due to increase, you can say that is they have implemented a strategy through enhancement of customer relationship management. The program is known as and implemented by Mahindra Rise. As you know, if you go to the first point, the Uday program follow the Mahindra Rise philosophy. Auto drives positive change in the commercial vehicle owners, and it aimed to influence the customer life positively and brighten their future by building a long-term relationship. So as far as concerned with the Mahindra Rise, they are focusing on long-term strategy for the owners as well as the driver also. So if you go to as a part of Uday program, the customer will offer a wide range of monetary and as well as non-monetary benefit, which will be included a personal accidental insurance policy for vehicles, driver, both 2 lakhs. The next part is 10% discount on labor and 5% on spares. And you can say that is the mobile recharge. They also provide the mobile recharge amount that is 100 rupees and a unique referral scheme with the benefit of free service coupon for introducing prospective customer to the Mahindra range of commercial vehicles. So as a part of this particular access, Mahindra, the concept behind that, Hamesha vehicle service which is provided, even if they provide the health checkup camp organized by the Mahindra Rise Group. So these are the strategy implemented in case of your insurance of drivers, then loading, unloading, sorry, 10% discount for labor charges, then 5% for auto spares, and then next is 100 rupees for recharge of mobile. So due to that scheme, what will happen? The company will be enhance their sales as well as the increase the profitability in the recent past years. The next, and moving to the next slide. Okay. So in case of customer relationship management, or in case of Bull, if you have any doubt, you can ask quickly. Anyone?
Sir, I have a doubt regarding the blue
Yes.
effect. Sir, when production are made, their the production are made by taking the consideration of blue effect, or after blue effect they
No, no,
start
no.
production.
Product are made as far as concerned with the customer demand. But the thing is that,
Okay, sir. Okay.
but but the thing is that in case of bull effect, it is customer driven. How customer
Yes.
driven? The thing is that, suppose in case of scarcity in the market, as you know, in case of COVID-19 situation, a place like Gajapati district, someone is announced that the shortage of salt. Clear. And just imagine in a single day, around 20 metric ton salt across the district will be sold. So due to that uncertainty of demand, and that lead to causes the bullwhip effect. In that,
So this sir, they anticipate the customer's behavior sometimes. So according to that, they also produce.
yes, exactly. According to the customer demand, you have to maintain a adequate inventory level as well as the product level. Suppose customer demand is 20, that means the outlet should be maintained around 30 to 40 number of unit. Clear? Similarly, the distributor will be arranged 50 to 60 number of unit. So if any kind of scarcity or uncertainty will be arise in case of demand information, they directly fulfill the unfilled in between demand and supply, or you can say that is maintain the balance between demand and supply. Clear? That is the concept behind it. But the thing is that you have to minimize the effect of bullwhip. Clear? For example, in case of rainy season, the raincoat, even if your umbrella price will be high, so the company cannot be predict a particular geographical location. Suppose in case of Bhubaneswar, someone is telling that there is a huge discount in case of garment. So there is a huge loss on that particular outlet. So due to that loss, the demand will be on peak side. It is difficult to maintain the demand and supply, and that lead to cause the bullwhip. So due to that bullwhip, what will happen? You have to arrange the different product starting from your distributor, wholesaler, manufacturer, and as well as the raw material also. That is the concept.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, there is a software test for you, for all of you. I will send the link, and you have to submit within 3 minutes. Just a minute, I will share that one. Just check your chat box, then I will share.
Should I stop presenting?
You stop presenting. I will send the software test questions. Just a minute. Just a minute. Link is already given. You take your time. Time start now. All of you got the link?
सर लिंक ओपन होने
Just a minute. Just a minute. All of you just wait, I will send. If link is not open, I will share through your email. Just hold a second, I will share. Okay, all of you check their mails. They've already sent. Check your mail. Time limit is 2 minutes, maximum 2 minutes. You can submit. It is compulsory to fill up your email ID, name, and registration number. I've already shared through your mail.
सर लिंक होगा तभी तो सबमिट करें।
मेल में सेंड किया हूँ।
सर मैं लिंक में ही खोल गया तो वहाँ पे दूं या फिर जाके ईमेल में दूं?
मैं अगर लिंक खुल गया तो लिंक में दे सकता कोई। मेल के थ्रू से करो, मेल के थ्रू से।
सर लिंक रे रिक्वेस्ट एडिट आसे सर लेको जी।
मेल चेक करो। चिन्मय
सर मेल रास्ते नहीं सर मेल रास्ते नहीं।
अबे ऑलरेडी सेंड, आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेंड। ऑलरेडी सेल्ड।
सर बरसा दिन
यस चिन्मय।